You don't like crazy music. You don't like rock and band. You just wanna go to a movie show, sit there and holding hands, you're so square. But I don't care. I don't know why my heart flips. I only know it does. I wonder why I love you, baby. I guess it's just because you're so square. But I don't care. Well, you don't know any damn steps, but I do. You only know that I love you, baby, but I do. I don't know why my heart flips. I only know it does. I wonder why I love you, baby. I guess it's just because you're so square. But I don't care. I only know it does. Wonder why I love you, baby. Cause it's just because you're so square. But I don't care.
What a great song choice. But really, who is this movie for? I have a hard time, understanding what Laika was thinking when they greenlit this project. I mean, obviously, it looks amazing, but at this point, we all know the level of artistry that Laika is capable of. They just continue to outdo themselves. Although I have to say, interestingly, their style seems to be merging with Aardman's. This reminded me a lot of, the Pirates Band of Misfits movie that came out last year. Yeah, I brought up their, 2 years ago, in 2012. And I brought up their gross because, that movie also didn't do very well at the box office. It only made $31 million in the United States. That's considered kind of low for the opening for an animated film from the big studios here, the big animation studios. So it only made $31 million here, and worldwide it made another 92. So you're looking at $123 million. But then it cost $55 million to make, and remember the studio only gets about half of the box office gross, so they're only getting a little over 55. And then that also 55 doesn't include the advertising money that they had to spend on it. So they are not turning a big profit there. So I don't know why anybody would be like, hey, let's do that ourselves. It just seems that Laika is getting further and further into their own head, in terms of like their artistry, and they're losing any commercial sensibility that they had. And as I say time and time again on this show, Hollywood is a business. Your movies need to make a profit. Coraline was, their first big thing that put them on the map. It was really a fantastic film. It was just creepy, but just commercial enough to score, as it did at the box office and, with the general public. And then I think ParaNorman, very good, but again, it started to drift away from commercialism, and now I think they've just totally lost it. Now, when the first trailer came out, it got a lot of attention, the teaser trailer, because they were talking about what makes a family, and they're all different kinds of family, and a lot of people, made a big deal about it because it's one of the first, mainstream Hollywood, they say mainstream, but I would argue Laika is no longer mainstream. But anyway, it was released to the public, so it was one of the few things that really, advocated the different types of families that are out there, same-sex parents, adoption, foster, etc. But I would say, who would go take their child to this movie who has one of these families and say, hey, you see those disgusting Boxtrolls that eat bugs and are just kind of gross? That's me! Who would want to do that? Who would want to have that discussion with their child? I think Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which has just come out, is a much better discussion to have, because it's a cute, adorable, genius dog. And I know a lot of kids are very excited about the movie. That movie is hopefully going to do well. But that's just a much more kid-friendly, happy film that I'm sure is something that would be a better entryway to that discussion, because it's also a dog adopting a human child, and they still have a great family. So this discussion can already be had with a movie that exists. This isn't even particularly a new idea about what makes a family. So I just feel, while this looks absolutely amazing to behold, the artistry is just stunning. I just feel that the story just seems so out there and just to the point right now, not that enjoyable. That this just more seems like a short film. It seems like a demo reel for Laika. Like, oh, hey, everybody, look what we can do. And then someone says, oh, you're very talented. Now let's see if we can compare you with a good screenwriter and someone who has maybe a little bit more business sense. So it's just unfortunate to see people who are so talented get lost inside their own head. But I'm curious to how you guys feel. Does this seem like something that interests you? Do you think it's commercially viable? Do you like all of Laika's films equally? I mean, be honest, with Coraline and then ParaNorman and now this, do you think that they're getting not as good? Do you think they're getting better? Are they equal? Write your thoughts down below. And also about, in terms of this discussion about what makes a family. Do you like the way, do you think someone would want to say they're a box troll? Or do you think that maybe Mr. Peabody is the better route to take? So write your thoughts down below, and you can check out some more episodes, including more trailer reviews, right now.